whole bunch. Hopefully that will make things a little less insanely loud.
Easy to forget the world's problems when you only focus on your next step.
I'm not sure.
Ah, good morning, Internet. Decided play a little Guild Wars 2. I meant to yesterday. I was gonna play it yesterday, but shit, we were just too busy. So we're gonna do it today. I have 2 level 80s, but say I wanted to play on my Mesmer, which is level 20. And I need to head to the center of Lion's Arch, because we have a story to progress. I don't have any of the really cool mounts, though. No Griffin. No Griffin for me. What's up, Kozma? Or should I call you Gabriel? Or Gabriel? I tried. How's it going? There we go. Hola! God, I haven't done this in so long. What are my... Distortion, diversion... Cry of frustration. It's all stuff to make my clones explode, I guess.
Are you the one who sent me the amulet?
Oh,
what
that's
can you
loud.
tell me about my family? Please, I have to know.
I am and I can, hero of Shaymore. I thought you might be interested. I'm not just here to talk, though. I aim to reunite you with your parents.
I don't believe
Reunite
you.
us? Where are they? Why haven't they looked for me sooner?
He looks
Oh,
and
don't
sounds
be like
shady.
that. I came a long way to find you, you know. And I'm sure they'll explain everything when you meet them. In the mists!
Oh, so he was shady.
Hero.
Oh, he's invulnerable.
Backup!
But his friends aren't. Unfortunately for them, I can't hurt them. I've got a little bit of damage. I made sure to upgrade my gear before I logged on. Or after I logged on, I should say.
You got
Hold
me!
fast, stranger. The shining blade is here.
Shit, that's a really good question. After this, I'll look. Because I honestly don't remember. Ow. I need more clones. Oh, I need more clones that are helping me. That's what I need.
Is that all? Our blades are still thirsty.
Oh, of course they are.
Hold fast here. These filthy dogs run in packs.
Do you remember how to check your server? Because I honestly don't remember.
You'll be feeling that one for days.
I like Mesmer, but man, it feels squishy.
Our enemies gain in number.
Why? Why are there so many assassins?
You're kidding, right?
This is a little ridiculous. That's okay. We got damage. We got big numbers. And clones. I'm using my shadow clone. Like, Naruto, that's still cool, right? Like, people still talk about Naruto.
Death to the White Mantle!
Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You're kidding,
What is he, a villain from the arcade beat 'em up X-Men.
Replenishing.
I'm dead.
Thanks for the heals, friend. I'll have to check after this fight then, because I truthfully don't remember.
You won't enjoy this.
Now we get to kill 3 instead of 1.
He sounds like he's from some sort of anime that I cannot place. Well, this elite assassin's getting elitely assassinated. Look, they can't all be winners. I might have access to more skills than this. I'll have to check. That's another thing I should probably check.
I'm dead.
Hell yeah, you are. Get dunked, nerd. I knew I didn't have any reason to be scared of these dorks. Even with all this dramatic background music.
As soon as you catch your breath, we should talk.
Okay. Sweet. Bags of loot. Go with condition damage. Okay. Let me leave here and figure out what server I'm on. Logout. Character select. My favorite MMO, Lieber, Final Fantasy XIV. Easy peasy. I am on Devona's Rest. I think all of my characters are there. God, that's such a cool headpiece. But yeah, to answer your question, I am on Devona's Rest. Which is news to me. I've not been very active in Guild Wars 2, I'm afraid. I like the game, I just seldom find myself playing it. Let me plug in my phone while this loads. There we go. Alright. I like a lot of things about Final Fantasy XIV. I like the ability to have all of my job classes on one character. So whenever I feel like playing something else, I could just do it without having to roll an alt for it. I love the visual design. I love the soundtrack. The stories aren't always good, but Shadowbringers has been goddamn amazing. I enjoy the raids. I enjoy how short the raids are. Instead of the traditional, 3-hour raid, I could just hop in, go fight a boss, and then go do something else. I enjoy the crafting system, how the crafting, instead of only having 1 or 2 professions, all of the professions are jobs, and I could just do them whenever I feel like doing them. There's a lot to love about Final Fantasy XIV. It has an amazing community of friendly people. It's fucking pretty as hell. There's 16 million people playing Final Fantasy XIV right now. Or that are active in the game, not literally right now. There's a lot of stuff I love about it. There's stuff I don't like, but there's way more that I do. Alright, where are we supposed to go and talk at? Okay, over here. Teleport. Sure thing, Ice King. I hope you guys are having a good day. Like I said, I was gonna stream yesterday, but man, it was so busy. Like, I've been busy today too, but I decided I was gonna take a break while things were at least kind of calm. No, I am NA. Sorry, I am very much North American. I might be on an EU server and don't realize it. But no, I'm in Eastern North Carolina.
Glad to have you with us.
Let's go.
Let's go destroy these White Mantle zealots.
Let's go kick their asses. What's up, Fabiano?
Get him!
Ooh, a healing protection circle. Hell yeah. I got laser beams though. I've got kinetic energy made up of my own brain. So it's anxious and really, really angry. I'm not adverse to playing on EU servers for games, but there would probably be at least a little lag, depending on how deep into the EU.
It's a raid. Stop them. You're
It's
dead.
a raid. We're not the cops. Man, I can't afford to just jump ship to the EU.
Got away!
That shit ain't cheap. But I appreciate the devotion to EU. I can respect that kind of devotion. Pew. All right. Ooh, a mug of ale. Let me get a sip on that. Is it too early? Is it too early in the day to get for Schnicket? I'm asking for a friend. It's me. I am that friend.
You won't enjoy this.
Oh, yes I will.
Bam!
Like, for Guild Wars 2, that I don't truthfully know. I'm not active enough to have the answer for that. If you mean just, like, general American population, we're seriously overcrowded. Except where I live, things are nice and peaceful. I guess we're just gonna go upstairs a little farther.
They're over here. Help me hold them off.
You're a little too late if you're looking to hold us off. We already killed all your homies. We have just wrecked your crew. Now we're going to wreck your face. See? Told you.
You think you can take me?
Yeah. I kind of do. You don't want none, buddy. I got magical psionic
The
powers.
cult's real leaders are in the basement, but the rest
Besides,
of the rats.
why would I fight these guys fair? They kidnapped someone. Why the hell would I fight them fair? We're here to
Kill
whoop
them all.
asses. We're here to kill everybody in this
messed with the
whole
wrong bandits.
place. You do the mind crime. You do the mind time.
There are even more of these
That
roaches
that
than I
one's still sort of a work in progress. All right, come out, you pansies.
Give it your all.
But yes, right here, making sure people do pay for their crimes with mind time. That's how it's going down. Did they just disappear? I assume that means we killed them. Here we go.
Keep them away from the basement.
Well, now we know to go to the basement. Why don't criminals lie about where we need to stay out of? Like, wouldn't that be the smart play? Don't go into the attic. Keep them from the farm. Come on, guys, be smart.
Always lift with your legs!
Oh, come on, that elixir is nowhere near that heavy. Kia!
Incompetent idiot. Failing's not enough. You have to lead the
All you're gonna do is fail, friendo.
It wasn't me, but I'll make sure they don't live to tell the tale. Attack!
Kablam. Oh, you're the guy that ran away earlier.
Happier to kill you.
A little help?
You don't even know what you are getting into, buddy.
Replenishing.
What is he, the track from 80s hip-hop artist Snow? Is he an informer? God, I'm the only person who's heard that, I'm sure. That makes me feel both sad and old.
There may be valuable
Got him.
information here. We should search this place.
Hey, I found something.
Grant's teeth, it's a list of targets. Every name on here is one of the Queen's allies. If they manage to take out all of these people...
We won't
We'll
let that
have
happen.
a lot of dead
But first I have
bodies
to
on
warn
our
Captain
hands.
Thackeray. I can't let him face this danger alone. He may even be able to help
You're
us.
right.
That's
Police won't let
okay,
us
Lieber.
share
Not
information so
everyone. It's not
recklessly.
for everyone.
But this isn't a...
I think a lot of the people I've talked to that didn't get into it, it was because they played a lot of World of Warcraft and they prefer that spam ability style of gameplay. But I mean, I played World of Warcraft for years, but I got tired of that gameplay style. I feel like Final Fantasy XIV offers greater strategy, greater depth with the GDC that they have. I can't even fathom playing that game with a shorter GDC. But yeah, it's not for everyone, and that's okay. But let me ask you this. If you play MMOs, what kind do you play? Just out of curiosity. We're not out here being antagonistic. I ain't about that life. I just like to know. Oh, you didn't play WoW either. Well, I'll tell you what. Right now, you're not missing too much. What kind of MMO is your speed? Or are you just not an MMO player? I always tell people they just need to find their class. You just gotta find the class that fits you and it just all clicks. Yeah, I can see that, Zaka. There are a couple classes that I really like. I don't know what it is about Guild Wars 2 that turns me... That not turns me off to it, but... I guess I get bored.
Where can I get a stiff...
What's up, Mr. Freaksaurs?
Taverns in the city's southern half.
I see, I don't hop from... I hop from MMO to MMO.
You'll find it. If you pass the shooters, you've gone.
Oh yeah, the Burning Crusade. Burning Crusade and Lich King were my absolute jam.
One fatality this week.
Black Desert, okay. Yeah, those two are definitely not compatible. Yeah, I can see that, Evil Gecko. Like, they produce new content in their stories, and those stories are fun. But then they just want... The story goes from being a compelling story to a constant daily grind. And that's what it is. I hate games that force you to do dailies. And once a game becomes all about you must log on every day to be competitive and to move the story forward, then I lose interest, because like I play MMOs for a living, and so I've got a lot of stuff, and even like single player RPGs for a living. So like I don't have a whole lot of just downtime where I can just play whatever I want. I want that time to be filled with something I enjoy, not with something that I feel like I have to play. Like Final Fantasy XIV? Not so, Chris Tofu. I don't feel that way about closers. Final Fantasy XIV. ESO. There's several MMOs where you don't have to do dailies to stay relevant. But, you know, that's your opinion, I guess. Like, Final Fantasy XIV has dailies, but it's all for cosmetics. It's not anything that's important. It's all about whatever, if you want to get this mount or this companion pet. Or occasionally, I think, like, crafting patterns. It's never... To get the best in slot enchantment, you have to do these dailies to Exalted. Man, fuck that. Fuck out of here with that noise. I ain't got time for that.
We must all do our part.
Any MMOs that I'm... Oh, it's hard to play Guild Wars. They mostly forget tank heal jobs. Yeah, if you prefer like the super traditional roles, this game ain't for you.
Hello.
Any MMOs I'm excited about? I'm excited for... Well, not excited. I'm cautiously optimistic about Astelia Online and Bless Unleashed. Because, man, Bless Online hurt my feelings. I was genuinely excited for Bless. I seriously was. And I played it, and I still liked it. And then they did us dirty and snuck in that PvP immunity item for level 50. No, fuck that. I'm out.
You look grim, my friend. What's wrong?
We've learned that the White Mantle has
there
been
aren't
trying
any
to
MMOs that
eliminate
I'm
the Queen's
seriously
allies.
excited about.
My name was on a list of targets we found. So were yours
There
and
are
the Countess's.
MMOs I would like to see improve.
The White Mantle. We
Like-
can't let those roaches continue to spread. I'll mobilize the Seraph and burn this cult to
Gotcha,
the
yeah,
ground.
I get that.
Logan, no. You've been...
I'm
The
not
Shining
really
Blade
a
has been fighting
BDO
them.
fan. It's not
need to
my
move
cup
quick.
of tea.
Agreed. So my...
I see why some people like it, but man, I sure don't. Oh yeah, no. I got a lot of backlash because I said I liked Bless. But what those people don't understand is when I said I liked it, it was before all of those things came to light. So before a lot of those changes hit, like the NA servers, I'm of the opinion that if a company says they're going to do something, I'm going to take them at their word. I don't want to just assume everyone is a liar and everyone is out to do us dirty, because that's no way to live. But yeah, I don't dislike BDO. I don't dislike Guild Wars 2. Just Guild Wars 2 gets boring to me after a while. I really liked, the concept was really good. And I played the closed beta for Bless Unleashed on Xbox One. It was okay. It felt kind of laggy. I feel like that's because it was a closed beta. It might not have been an NA server. There's still lots of optimization to do.
I need supplies.
It probably doesn't help that I was also playing on a wireless connection. That probably had
Thanks.
something to do with it too.
Where can I get a stiff drink?
I can go for a stiff drink too, buddy. But at the end of the day, that's something that is important to me in MMOs, is not being forced to log in every day. Let me log in whenever the hell I want to log in. Then I'm more likely to spend money on your game. Healing skill. Gives me blink. Mimic. Illusion of life. Gives allies illusion of life at target location. Okay. That's pretty handy. Yeah, BDO. I'll say that BDO is fucking pretty. It definitely is. Okay, we'll put Mimic there. Let's mirror images, blink. Yeah, we'll go with that. I hear BDO is super duper pay to win, but anytime I say that, the like hardcore fans tell me that none of that stuff is stuff you have to buy. People are really quick to defend whatever their ideal of pay to win is, especially if it benefits them or if they enjoy it. Ask you a quick thought on one point in BDO. It's the only MMO with 50 FPS in City. No, dude, don't worry about your English. I think a large portion of our audience is European or non-English speaking, so man, don't sweat that. I'm not gonna make fun of you. Wow, does it really have 50 FPS in cities? Huh, that's pretty nice. But is that in a populated city? On a populated server? That's the question. Oh no, I won't make that jump. Surprise, highwayman! Get wrecked. See, I hear a lot of conflicting reports. And I've played some BDO.
You're kidding, right?
I hear a lot of pay to go faster, which I wouldn't argue. But I don't know if it's pay to win. Oh, this is just the... This isn't where I'm meant to go. Good luck with the fire, guys. No worries. Oh yeah, Freak Source, I know. You, I know. But yeah, I'm not gonna bash on someone for their ability / inability to speak or type English. 'Tis not my place. The Mana server? The thing that I don't like about BDO is it doesn't seem like it has, personally don't like, is it doesn't seem like it has much of an end game. And I don't really like the button combinations for attacks on a personal level. That's something that I could overlook if the game was good or if I enjoyed it. But I just, man, it's not for me. But, like, I have respect for the people that like it. If so, I'm not going to tell you that the game you play is bad. I might say, I don't enjoy it. But I'm not going to say, your game sucks, mate. Because it's fucked up. There's too much negativity on YouTube. There's too much of that just hateful, my game is the only good game sort of vitriol. I could see argument for pay to go faster in BDO, but some people argue that pay to go faster is pay to win. I don't think it is, provided the game doesn't purposely slow you down or gate you to convince you to pay money. That's where I draw the line in the sand. I don't mind, because there are times I like convenience items. I'm not gonna lie. But if it's do it or be left behind. Oh, they regen. They regen way too much. What I think about RuneScape, I'm not a fan of RuneScape. I feel like I tell this story like once a week, but that's okay. When RuneScape was really getting popular, I was playing text-based MUDs. And that's what I fell in love with. In online gaming, that's what I fell in love with. So it's not that I hate RuneScape. I play text-based games more. Oh, I agree, Ice King. And there are things that make me salty, and there are things that make me angry. But it's much easier to just not be a dick about things, you know? Life's too short to be mad all the time. That is a good point, and I can tell you why that is. Because in a lot of the Southeast Asian countries, the consumer does not question the developer. So, when they make a pay-to-win game, they just accept it as a fact. Whereas in EU and North America, when we see something we don't like, man, we throw hands. Like, North American gamers and EU gamers get upset and they talk about it. They talk about the stuff that they don't agree with. But in, like, Korea, they just sort of, they accept it. And I'm not mad at them for it, but it hurts the Western audience when Eastern developers don't consider what goes well in the West. Like, they don't see that a lot of American consumers don't like pay to win. And if they can avoid it, they're going to. Even if it's a fun game. Okay, I gotta figure out which way I'm supposed to be going. Where is it? Oh, I went just the whole wrong way. I think the only thing exclusively people who pay for the game is the investment system, but the amount of people can utilize it. That's true. And I personally... I do believe that's a very large part of why things are the way they are. And that's why I'm willing to give Astelia the benefit of the doubt, because when I talked to them, I did an interview with their developers, and they assured me, the Western developers assured me that they looked at what doesn't work in the West, and they wanted to take it out because they want the game to be successful in the West. And they understand that that stuff just doesn't fly over here. And I like those Eastern games coming over, but I would like to see them adjusted for the Western market. And on a personal level, I don't really care about pay to win as long as I don't feel like... If it's a very PvP focused game, then I won't play it. But if it's like a PvE game, like, some people say Warframe is pay to win because you can, you know, spend money to unlock the Warframes. It's a PvE game! The only person you're competing against is you! Man, fuck out of here. There's like 6 people that PvP in Warframe. Total. And like I always say, I don't begrudge a company making a profit. That's how they keep making products. That's how they keep making content. But when you make a profit at the expense of exploiting your fan base, that's when I sort of lose hope. But I would rather try and be positive about stuff and hope things are good.
Looks like this combined
What's up, Roner?
Seraph
How's it
Shining
going?
Blade strike team is ready to go. We just
But
need somebody to start things
if they
off.
do that shady shit,
They
you better
abused the
believe
memory
I'll
of my
call them on
parents
it.
and tried to kill me.
I know you're angry, but we can't...
You don't understand how angry I
discount
am.
right-
I'm the
Well, the
king
company
of
is not-
anger.
Very well, Captain. We'll
Maybe
play
not
it your
the
way.
king.
As
Duke?
soon as they make a...
Duke of anger?
Just be.
That sound good. The Duke of being
Draw them
unsettled.
close and get them distracted. Make them focus on you.
Yeah, like
Trebuchets
pay to
will
win
be waiting for
PvP
you.
games, hard pass. Pay to win PvE, I don't really care so much. That's something I can just ignore in most cases. But there are a lot of games
look
that just
lost,
exist
citizen.
for making money
And
off
if you're
of
not
whales.
lost, you should get lost. You're not welcome here.
Oh, I'm welcome
But I'm selling
everywhere,
little
buddy.
Jade Mersat statues.
What did you say? Hey, everyone. Gather.
All right, guess we're
Just that
fighting.
the Mersat were a bunch of pointy-toed bedwetters. The White Manta must
Oh.
have been desperate to worship such laughable gods.
Oh.
We'll hang you from a tree and let the birds strip you
Glad
down
to
to the
hear it,
bare
Roner.
bones one peck at a time.
Have the girls calm down.
We're under attack. Seraph and Shining Blade. Kill them all.
Ka-bam. You got a long way to run to me, buddy. You are never gonna make it. But there are games that I want to like that I can't because of, like, how gear is gated. Like Neverwinter. Neverwinter and Terra are the biggest culprits of that to me. The games that I desperately want to enjoy, that I've tried very hard to love. But with how frustrating it is to gear up and see content, it's not worth my time.
More incoming.
I'll stream them, but I won't play them in my downtime. Unless I have to. Hell yeah, we're blowing up these highwaymen. Man, I sort of remember that poem from middle school. We had to memorize the highwaymen. I bet you had to do that in your English class too, Roner. Back at Northwoods Middle. So long ago. Oh, that's right. Excellent.
Now I'll never.
As long as they don't come home hyper. Then it's not such a good thing.
Nice one.
I have a gun in one hand and a magical staff in the other. You guys are proper fucked. Oh yeah, Guild Wars 2, man. This game is very visually appealing. I like the story, I like the leveling process, and I like the living world. I get bored eventually because content is so hard to come by. Well, new content is hard to come by. At least when it comes out, it's very good. Yeah, I totally get that, Lieber. Am I saying that right? Is it Lieber? Or is it Liber? Ah, you do remember. Oh my god. It was so dumb. It was the most trite nonsense.
Stay away from us.
That's one of the good things about 14, Lieber, is you could do all your crafting yourself. You could just swap crafting classes at will. Pew pew.
Our enemies gain in number.
Well, let's fix that. We gotta kill these dorks faster. Maybe we should have done the trap. Ah, well. I committed to violence. We're just gonna keep doing it. Sometimes you just have to commit to the chaos. Okay, fair enough. I just like to know how to pronounce things. I did too, Roner. We had to memorize that. We had to memorize Buffalo Dusk by Carl Thandberg. And there was one other I recall having to... I think it was a Poe poem that we had to memorize. There you go. That's a good way of looking at it, Ice King. Yeah, it's a game that I can come to every so often and enjoy it, but then I can't like play it again for a while because I'll just
Take down their leader.
I get tired of it.
Can't leave here alive.
Replenishing.
Thanks, friend. Uh-oh. Inquisitor Torbon's about to get his ass kicked. Or got his ass kicked, I should say.
Well done, everyone.
But
Hell
still
yeah.
no answers. Do I have to sift through the ashes of every White Mantle hideout in Kryta to find out what they know about my parents?
Holy shit.
That shouldn't be necessary. Now that the operation is over, I
GeForce
can
2
tell you the
suffers
good
from
news.
respecting their community.
Salya and I found the last known
residence.
residence of your parents.
Yeah, I get that.
Really?
That's fair beta gaming.
Can you show me the way? If Countess Anise can spare you for a personal
The
pursuit.
thing that I hate about Guild
Maybe
Wars
I can
2,
find something useful there.
After this
their
victory,
shop
I'm sure the
aside,
Countess won't object to us
is
helping
the
you with
Griffin.
this. The location is south of the Delanian
They
foothills.
put this
We'll meet you there.
incredible mount
Go on and
behind
good
an
luck.
absolutely insane
I hope you find what you're looking for.
wall
After
of
everything
content.
you've done for Kryta, you deserve some good
And then on top of that, you need a ton of gold to get it. That made me so goddamn angry.
Welcome to the big time.
Oh yeah,
Population
level up.
me.
But yeah, no, I definitely understand that. It's a game that I really desperately want to love. That I've tried very hard in the past to love. Just one moment. Helicopter mount? Oh, we just keep heading this way. No problem. At least the roller mount and the dragon mount, while they're behind a content wall, it's not as brutal and unforgiving. But I reached a point where some of the stuff for the roller ball was very difficult to do because it was behind particular missions that only spawned at certain times of the day. And I didn't have time to wait around to do them and hope other people were there to help me. Otherwise, I'd probably have it. I will just loop around. Okay. I could probably just go up this way. Ah! I goofed. Unless this is the way I'm meant to go. Oh, right. Yeah, no, you're right. Gamer's insanity. The Drake seems like it's a little less frustrating compared to the Griffin, at least. At least that's the way it seemed to me. I don't really need to do this, but I figured since I'm already in the area.
Ready to serve.
A little help.
I would at least try and help out. I think it's just an NPC, though. I like the sky scale, though, but man... Unlocking mounts like that, I don't have time for it. it falls back under the if I have to log in daily to keep up with something, I'm less likely to do it. Oh, Roner, I saw your message. I'll have to watch that later. I do love a good Final Fantasy IV free enterprise race. Wow, really? The Griffin was easier? That's unfortunate, because when I was talking to them, they were talking like they made it easier than the Griffin. But, you know. But I guess a lot of that all is up to the player, too. Some people find things easier than others.
I am ready to serve.
Oh, come on, just die already.
There's one to remember me by.
There we go. Hell yeah. Look at how heroic I was. Oh, I'm going the... No, I think I'm going the right way. Maybe. Oh, shit.
Such useful business.
Maybe I'm not. I enjoy a good trolley seed when I'm not the one dealing with it. Crap. We gonna get out of this?
Need help here.
Probably not. I bet I wasn't supposed to go down here. Ugh. Ah, well. Blorp. Return to a waypoint. Let's see if I can go the correct way this time. Okay. Nope.
We need skilled guards. Is anyone willing to help?
Nope. Sorry. Maybe I just have to ride around instead of going straight through the swamp. Nope. I definitely have to go south. Probably. I shouldn't use definitely because I don't friggin' know. Almost. Damn it. I might not. Well, I'll try a different mount, see if I can actually get up there. Let's see. Let's try the Springer. It doesn't look like I can just get up there. Nope. Okay. So at least it's not just me not being good enough to... Well, actually, let's use this skimmer. Since there's water down here. Okay, that's not the right way. Yeah, Guild Wars 2 is still pretty highly populated. I don't find myself playing it often, but I don't dislike it. Or I don't hate it, I should say. There are things that I definitely dislike. But I like the story, and I like the exploration. I like the world. Let me check one or two things real quick. Ugh. Stuff is piling up on my doorstep. Alright, well, I think I'm just gonna, instead of pushing forward with the story, I think I'm just gonna call it a little early. But thank you guys so much for coming out. I do appreciate it. No stream tomorrow because it's Thursday, and Thursdays we're always very busy. I'm gonna try and stream Friday though. Maybe I'll do something different. Maybe I'll play 14. Who knows? But if you've enjoyed hanging out with me, and why wouldn't you, I also stream on Twitch. Twitch.tv/thebottomtier. And you can follow us on Twitter at MMOHut. And if you aren't already following this channel, there should be a little bell icon. I think it's up there, thereabouts. I don't know. It's on the screen somewhere. And clicking it will notify you whenever we put out new content on YouTube. So you should definitely do that. Sorry, Alan. Work calls. I got a bunch of stuff to do. But I'll be back Friday, and I'll be on bottom tier tonight. But I don't know with what. Maybe Yakuza. Maybe I'll play some Yakuza or some Judgment tonight. Something a little newer. Something a little less stressful. Alright guys, I'm going to get back to work. But I will see you next time on MMOHuts.